everybody. I am back after being gone for a couple of weeks, so I apologize. Haven't uploaded anything new except for the Halloween cup that I messed up the first time, so I just had to go change it and upload it. So I wanted to let you guys know I've kind of been in a little bit of a slump with doing cups. I've kind of been doing a lot of painting lately, so I thought to get out of that slump, why not just incorporate the painting into doing the cup? So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm actually gonna do a series on just dirty pours on cups. You'll see me do dirty pours on top of canvases just so we can get some pretty paintings going on. But we're gonna do just some acrylic paints. I'll show you how to do dirty pours with resin on a turner, off a turner. And I've got a couple of more ideas that I may throw in there as well. So I'm going to start just, our first video will just be, this will be the first video, and it'll just be a basic dirty pour with acrylic paint. So we're just, like I said, it'll just be a little bit of a series. So we will get started. I will go get everything ready and we will get started on this first dirty pour. And if you guys want any certain colors or anything like that you want to see, or you have any questions, just comment down below and let me know, and maybe it'll spark some more ideas for me. So we will get started with this, and I will see you over at the workstation. Hey everybody, well, here is the first video in our series on dirty pours. So we are just going to jump right into it. Now this one, we're going to do an acrylic dirty pour over this tumbler. This is just a 16-ounce wine tumbler that I've spray painted white, and the spray paint, y'all can tell, is not a great job. Doesn't matter. It's going to be covered up anyways. I'm actually using cups that I've stripped. So with this first series, or this first video, I am going to be using a couple of different things. I'm going to be using the Deco Art pouring paints for 4 of my colors. So we're going to use the bright violet, one of the yellows, can't see it because it's covered up, and then a blue violet and vivid orange for this one. And then I will be using one other color that's going to be the apple barrel puree pink, and we will be mixing it. So I will show you how to mix it real quick. It's really easy. If you saw my other video on dirty pours, they're super easy to mix. You're just going to mix paint, glue, and water until you get a consistency that will allow you to pour the paint over the cup and let it flow. So I think I'm going to need more than that. So let me grab another pink real quick. And if you mix colors, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm just putting a little bit lighter pink in here because I need a little bit more paint than what was in that bottle. So I have my little cup of just pink paint. If you will notice, I don't measure anything out. I kind of go by the consistency of the paint. And I'm just using, I've never used this before, but I'm going to try it. It's just Elmer's clear glue. I couldn't find any glue all, which is what you really want to use. So I use about 60-40, 60% paint, 40% glue, and then if I need to add water to it, I will. You can tell when your paints hit the cup how runny they are. Some paints are super runny, some paints are super thick. It just depends on the brand and how pigmented they are sometimes. So this, I'm gonna have to add water to it because it's just super thick. So let me see if I can see how it's to kind of, I don't know if I can show you or not. See how it puddles? Well, actually, no, it's not. This is actually decent. So if it puddles on the top, it's doing it a little bit, but if it puddles on the top, it's too thick. This is kind of just running back into the paint. So this is actually decent. So we can work with this. So 60% paint, 40% glue, or you can use any kind of painting medium that you want. I have several different ones. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to layer this paint into a cup. I'm also going to use white, which I have draining right now. Here we go. And this is just the Artist Loft Titanium White. So I am actually going to start with just a little bit of white in my cup. Just a little bit. Remember, the one you pour in there last will be the one that, or the one you pour in there first will be the one that comes out last. So I'm going to do my pink. And then I think I will do, and I'm just layering these into a cup. I'm going to put some blue on top of that yellow so we get a little bit of green out of that. And you can experiment with these, and I love dirty pours, whether it's using paint or resin, or there's so many different things you can do. So you just want to layer your paint into the cup. And I'm pouring over this canvas that I did this painting and I ended up not liking it. So I thought, well, I'll just pour over that canvas. All right, a little bit more blue in there. And then you are just going to just start pouring over. And I kind of like to go in a circle, and I have my cup sitting on top of just a red Solo cup, so nothing will stick. And then it gives me something to move the cup with whenever it's done dripping. So that orange kind of took over a little bit. Oh, there's the pink. So it never fails. You can use the same colors and end up with a different design even every time. I love doing dirty pours, like I said, whether it's doing it, you know, on a cup or on a canvas. It doesn't matter to me. And then I'm just going to take my little popsicle stick and just lightly scoop that paint off the bottom so it doesn't, because it will clump up on you. And then if you realize that that you really don't like the way that it's coming out, you can take some of this paint and just kind of let it drip over. I mean, you can maneuver these a little bit. You want more purple, scoop some of the purple paint. If you want more white, scoop some of the white paint. It's really just, it's your imagination. Okay, I'm going to let this drip for just a few minutes, and then we will get this cup moved, and then we'll tilt this painting, blah, and see what it comes out to look like. I'll be back. Okay guys, we are back. I've kind of moved everything out of the way a little bit. And we're going to move this cup over. I can get a hold of it. And we're just going to set it off to the side. Another thing you want to make sure of that I didn't tell you before is make sure that your whole cup is covered in paint. That way you can, you know that you're not missing any sides or anything like that. So, and I also did put some more paint in my cup, same colors, because I don't have enough paint for this canvas. So and that's my phone, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. And I'm just going to take a popsicle stick and kind of just run it through a couple of times on this. Here lately I have been in a super huge slump with making cups, but I've been wanting to paint all the time. So I thought, you know, let's just incorporate the painting and the making of the cups into one thing, and maybe that'll help me spark my imagination back. Okay, so let's tilt this painting. I just have my, I don't know what size canvas this is. I think it's a 12 by 12. I have it just sitting on little Dixie cups. So I'm just going to tilt this and see what we can get out of it. Maybe we can get something prettier than what was on there. And I hope you guys can see my last video. I cannot believe, like, half of the video I was completely out of frame. And then somebody commented and told me, she's like, I can't see you doing the glittering. And I'm like, oh no. So sorry. All right. And there's our painting. I'm gonna take you in a little bit closer here. I'm gonna torch the air bubbles out of this really quick. I've got a ton of cells popping up, so I'll bring you in real quick. Okay guys, there is our painting. Orange took over just a little bit, but we got some cool looking cells, and that's my favorite part. But it actually came out really pretty. I'm happy with what it is now compared to what it was before. Then our cup, one side of it. I cannot get to the other side, so I will show you the completed cup once it's dry, but I'll try to show you as much as I can. So there's our first video on Dirty Pours. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will come back and show you the dry painting and the dry cup. See you then. Hey guys, wanted to come and show you guys what this cup turned out to look like. It actually turned out really, really pretty. There's some pretty purples and pinks and reds and white, and it won't focus close enough to get real close, but it turned out really pretty. It's completely dry. I just wanted to put it on my turner so it would spin and you could see all the sides. That's my favorite right there. Our canvas did not fare so well. It cracked and did not do very well at all. I don't know. I just started doing that acrylic pouring, so it's probably because I poured over another canvas. I don't know. I'm learning, so we'll try it again next time with our next cup. But this is what we came up with. And I do want to let you guys know that after these are cured, and anything that I do on a tutorial after it's cured and dried and all done, whether it's a cup, a painting, whatever, I do put those on my Facebook page that I'll have linked down below, so you can see those, and they are for sale. So it's about the only time I ever do any orders anymore is for tutorials, so gotta do what I can. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this tutorial up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I will list what we used on this cup. I actually used the new Maker Flo epoxy on this cup, and I think I like it a lot. So it dried with within an hour. So you guys like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next series video on dirty pours. We will talk to you then. Bye.